used to be a peaceful location for all the lemons that they would need. But now, it's a wasteland full of hatred. Hello, friend. I'm the woodworker, and this is my job. I make sure that the peace of the forest and the woods are taken care of in the correct ways. Let me take you on a little tour. This is the aftermath of last time. You must have seen it when the lemons had their big fight. This is what's left. But there are still bodies that have been taken by another forest spirit that shall not be named. The Slaughterer. Although, despite his name, he does not slaughter. He rather either tortures or just takes the bodies of those who have died under his ways. However, not to say that this massacre wasn't brutal. I'll say it was quite indeed. And over here we see one of the bodies laying rotted onto the tree branch. It pains me to see my friends being killed in such brutal ways. I feel very sad for him, but there's nothing I can do. He's already passed on to wherever these guys go. I do feel quite sad that the creatures of the forest and the garden are being slaughtered in such horrible ways. I make sure that everything stays intact, but sometimes I'm not very good at it. As a matter of fact, recently I've been quite bad at it. It pains me to say, but I haven't been protecting this world as I used to. Much like other deities of the forest and other landscapes, I kind of forgotten about this place, but I don't think anything I do will help this place now. But what I can do is I can try, but that doesn't mean that things like this will change any longer. They've been happening ever since this place was born, and ever since then I haven't been the same as I used to. I'm more of a sadder creature now. I see so many bad things happen around these parts, things that just make my non-existent heart break. But there are some things that are good about this place. They do nurture the people that live in this house. Occasionally, if they don't get killed or just rot. As a matter of fact, I think that even the people of Lemonville have become corrupted by both their beliefs and their disgusting ways. These things will kill each other just because they want to. These things fight with each other. There are mob bosses and families that commit crimes just because. And they kill those who they believe causes them misfortune, which, to be honest, they cause to themselves. It's not just the forest spirits that attack them, it's them themselves that do this. They're the reason why the tree population isn't so big anymore, except for the ones at the top that can never reach land, but the ones that do are the ones that die, the ones that rot into the ground, like all those before them. They leave stains on the tree that they were birthed in. Blood stains, to be exact. That can never heal, and in fact, anger the tree more. And how do I know this? I protect the trees. When I sleep, I become a tree. And this This is just painful to watch. I can't bear to even look at these. I know that the ones that I think are gonna be good are horrible, and the ones that are good are actually the ones that die. I don't know what to believe anymore, and I always have to just give up on these. That's the reason why so many bad things happen to them, is because they believe that I'll help them, but I just can't anymore. They're just stuck in this endless cycle of anger and fear and death. And that's not what I wanted for them, but that's what they've become. It all started when this family moved in. They've become evil. These lemons, the people of Lemonville, have become, well, demons, really. They're just not who they used to be. Because the ones at the bottom are just filthy and evil. They use crime just to get what they want, and they use the belief of me to kill each other just because they believe that. And not only that, but when one of them gets loose, some of them go crazy and start killing each other. Or that one time when there was this evil baby that would go into the mouths of the lemons and kill them from the inside out. Or even the forest spirits that try to kill them off. I mean, heck, there's an entire forest spirit that just tortures them until they die. And not only that, but the ones at the top are even worse because they become so prideful that they don't want to leave. And that causes a lot of them to die because either they get eaten by birds that fly over above, or they just rot and eventually fall off and splat on the ground, dead. But then again, there is a ritual that they do where they stab each other on the sharp edges of the tree and then watch the body fall, and then it eventually rots. As to why they do this, I don't know. I don't really care about this place anymore. For all I care, it could burn down to the ground. The people of Lemonville have become corrupted. That's not what I wanted, but that's what they've become, and I can't fix it now. Well, that was a tour of Lemonville and how horrible it's gotten. I know I'm supposed to protect it, but God, just doesn't look like it's ever gonna work out again. Just repeated killings. What am I supposed to do about that? I can't kill the people causing the killings because that leads to more of the population going down, and not only that, but then some of the other ones believe that I'll just allow death to happen, which at this point I have been, but that doesn't mean that I want that to happen, but they believe that's what I want. Honestly, I just don't think I can save them anymore. I'll have to go. I have to get my rest. So, on that note, I just want to sleep. And I hope you get good rest as well. I know I will. Because I don't really have much to do anymore.